To function at our optimum level, we need to rest. For us to have longevity in our careers, we need to rest. For us to have optimum productivity, we need to rest. There needs to be a balance of working hard and resting. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my page, I hope that you'll enjoy today's video and other videos that I've posted, and hopefully subscribe. In today's video, we are speaking about the importance of rest. We live in a world that somewhat praises hustling and constant activity. We live in a world that tells us to work hard and push as much as possible so that we are constantly working towards something or constantly working on something. Now, although there's nothing wrong with being hardworking and determined, I think there's something wrong with doing that at a constant basis. We need a balance, and that balance only comes through resting. We need the balance in which we listen to our bodies and we allow our minds, spirit, and bodies to dictate to us when it's time to recharge, regenerate, and rest. Resting for me has become something that I prioritize and something that I deem as important, although I still struggle with it. I think the people closest to me will admit the fact that I'm one person who struggles to slow down. I'm one person who struggles to be like, okay, I'm taking a break, I'm going for lunch with my friends. It's something that I struggle with. Therefore, this video is very important to me because I've needed to drill out some of the beliefs that I've carried for so long that go with what it means to be productive. I think so many young people struggle with the same things that I struggle with. So many young people struggle to slow down. So many people struggle to take a break and allow their bodies to talk to them. So many of us as young people struggle to listen to our bodies, and I think it's so because it's been drilled for so long that productivity and hard work need to be what we do in this prime age that we are in. And although it's true that we need to be working and pushing hard and working towards our dreams, I think that it's important for us to rest. To function at our optimum level, we need to rest. For us to have longevity in our careers, we need to rest. For us to have optimum productivity, we need to rest. There needs to be a balance of working hard and resting. So to kind of allow us to have an understanding of what it means to really rest, I think a lot of us confuse rest with sleeping or with being lazy or with a lack of discipline. A lot of us think that rest is a synonym to these things, and it is not. Rest is a completely different thing, and it signifies for me, now that I've come to understand it, it's a way of us showing ourselves that we love ourselves. It's a way of self-love, it's a way of self-care, and it's a way of saying, hey to your body. It's a way of saying you and I are a team, so let's work together. I will listen to you as you listen to me. The first type of rest, which is normally concluded as what rest means as a whole, is physical rest. Physical rest involves sleeping, napping, yoga, stretching, and massage therapy. These all improve the body's blood circulation and flexibility. Signs that you need physical rest are fatigue and body aches and pains. The second type of rest that we have is mental rest. Mental rest can be done by scheduling breaks throughout one's day to remember to pause or slow down. The best way to do this is by keeping a notebook by your bed to journal any nagging thoughts that would keep you awake, or to take breaks every 2 hours throughout your workday. Signs that you need mental rest include you forgetting why you entered a room, or you laying down at night and finding it difficult to quiet down your mind before you sleep. The third type of rest is spiritual rest. Spiritual rest relates to the fundamental need for belonging, love, acceptance, and purpose. Ways to spiritually rest is to engage in something greater than yourself, to pray, to meditate, or to get involved in your community. The fourth type of rest is emotional rest. Emotional rest is a type of calm one feels when they are able to be real and authentic, sharing their inexperiences openly with others. An emotionally rested person can answer the question, "How are you today?" with a truthful, "I'm not okay," then go to share some of the hard things that otherwise go unsaid. The best way to emotionally rest is to disconnect from people or situations that cause you to be inauthentic. No people pleasing, no shame, no proving your worth. Surround yourself with people to allow you to be vulnerably authentic. Signs that you need emotional rest include feeling the need to constantly please others and feeling like an emotional burden when you express your feelings. The fifth type of rest is sensory rest. Sensory resting includes taking a break from bright lights, computer screens, background noise, multiple conversations, and Zoom calls. All of this can overwhelm our senses. In the middle of the day, close your eyes for a minute. Intentionally unplug from electronics at the end of every day. Someone showing signs that they need sensory rest may feel energized and happy at the beginning of the day, but become increasingly agitated and irritable as the day progresses. The sixth type of rest is social rest. Social rest does not actually mean pausing social interactions. It actually means the feelings one experiences when surrounding themselves with those who give them life. We experience a social rest deficient when we fail to differentiate between the relationships that revive us from the relationships that exhaust us. Now, for us to socially rest, we need to surround ourselves with positive and supportive people. Even in our virtual interactions, we need to engage fully by turning on our cameras. Focus on your loved ones while talking to them. Now, the last but not least type of rest is creative rest. Creative rest is the rest an individual experiences when they are able to appreciate beauty in any form. It reawakens a sense of awe and wonder. Going out in nature and creating inviting spaces with visually appealing and calming pieces of art in one's home and workspaces are two ways to encourage creative rest. At the end of the day, all I can say is work hard, play hard, and rest hard. We need it as much as we may feel like we don't. At times we feel so energized, but we actually need to rest. So we need to remind ourselves to take those breaks. We need to remind ourselves to rest in those 7 types, and we don't need to do it all at the same time. Sometimes you can be productive, but you need to take a break from all your technological devices. Sometimes you can be working hard, but you need to take that creative rest. You don't need to do it all at the same time, but you need to listen to your body, your mind, and your soul so that you're able to rest when you need it. This is our reminder, so I hope that you send this to somebody who you think needs the reminder to rest. Let us rest, let us be productive, and I'll see you guys next time in my next video.